Welcome to episode 18. Thank you for joining us. My name is Arumba, and where we left off last, we had just had an interesting change to the dynamic of this war that we're a part of. Didn't really figure out exactly what had happened, but we're still involved in it, and we're going to shift over here and try to help him out. Meanwhile, we need to pick out a new plot. Notice how we've ran out of plots to steal trade posts. So let's murder a Hanem. This plot that we're backing here, we know about it. He wants to kill... Yeah, he wants to kill him, but he's not doing a very good job, so we'll start our own plot to do it. That's one thing I do think that would be great if they could add to the game. If like the bigger your realm, like your empire gets, the more annoying plots become. Because like the larger the realm is, the more people there are, therefore the more plotting there is, and the more likely you are to discover the plots that are being made. Even when you have a very small realm, there's still plenty of plotting going on, you just don't know about it all. But when the realm is larger, you still don't know about a lot of it, but you know about more of them, right? So, like for instance, right now we know of 2 plots. There might be 20 of them going on right now, but there's 2 that we know of. When you have a huge realm, you might have 50 of these plots that you know about, and it gets annoying, really annoying, trying to deal with them all, and try to, like which ones do I care about, which ones do I not care about. So 2 features that I would love to have implemented. One would be a cancel all plots button, like just attempt to go down the list of everybody and say end plot. That would be great. The other thing would be if they would implement an ability for us to say, oh, you want to kill Carl? Yeah, me too. Me too. Join plot. Why can't I join? I know about it. I probably have I can imprison you for it, but what if I just want to join you? That would be a great feature, if you were allowed to just join the plots that you knew about. Our grandson, I didn't really comment on it much, but if you'll notice, our 8-year-old has 17 diplomacy. So he is shaping up to be a monster of an heir. We've gotten some great events that have triggered so far. He's honest, charitable, zealous, kind, and a genius. And again, notice how his base is only 4. Most of this is just coming from his traits. But, yeah, we do want him to be honest. Here's the thing, so, he's already honest because of this event. This, he keeps it. This, we gain diplomacy, he gains prestige. People don't like us as much because we're kind of touting how great he is. This causes him to lose it, and we have the potential of making him deceitful. I want to know if I can do this one, if I can gain the diplomacy, and then if he keeps honest or not. I actually don't know, but I'm not going to risk it. I want him to be honest. I like that trait. I want him to be, we might even, this is crazy, but we might even skip him. We're not even 50 yet. We've still got the young person picture. So we're 50, our current heir is 27. He's not a bad fit either. I mean, he's got pretty good stats, but man, this guy's stats are like almost, they're virtually better than his dad. The 8-year-old is almost as good as his dad. But in order for us to make him the designated heir, we would have to murder our son. Designated heir is not something you can just change at will. So he would need to die. And we would have to risk the kinslayer trait, which is terrible. So we'll probably just have to not skip him. Yes, kill the Hanem. Kill him. And we know about this plot too. This is from before we did our Independence War. This is a very old plot. End your plot. That'd be great if we could end our plot. We could tell him, like, stop it. And he actually listened to us. Uh-oh, Denmark rallied their troops. What are you up to? Yeah, they're continuing to expand that way. They're really taking away the people I wanted to attack. We have a lot of money. Maybe it's time to start working on the Holy Roman Emperor. A number of episodes ago, we talked about the financial logic behind building trade posts versus upgrading your trade posts, and this is an example here where it's still better to just build this, even though it's 210 gold. It'd still be at this point, probably about a 6% return on investment per year, because I believe this would be connected to our trade zone, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So you can see here almost all of our trade posts are making about 12 gold. So 12 gold on a $200 investment would be about 6%. So let's go ahead, we'll build a couple of them. And eventually we will, I'm going to start upgrading our main holding here. In fact, I'll start doing that soon. That'll be the next purchase. This is an event that triggers because we have our guy, no, this is just random. This isn't research military trek. This is just a random thing. So he's trying to improve our capital. Very small amount of money increases the technology growth rate for 5 years. Always take this. Always, always, always. 8 gold is nothing. You're talking about 5 years of 100% increased technology growth rate on every single military tech in your province. At the risk of sounding wordy, I'm going to explain this. And if I have been explaining too much, then just pause it and come back later, and you can watch it when you're not tired of me talking so much. But this is, I mean, it's so important. So let's talk about how technology works. Not the whole technology thing. We're not going to go through all this, but let's talk about how technology growth works. There's 5 levels to every technology, and depending on what year you are in the game, it affects whether you're supposed to have the technology by that year or not. So if you're ahead of schedule, there's this, you can see a little bit lower down, like cavalry melee weapons, a head penalty, minus 53%. So because we're already at level 1 cavalry melee weapons, we're ahead of the curve, and we're going to experience a malus in the growth of this technology. Everything else we're behind on, like bows. 0.9 is the skill level, or the technology level. So we get a behind bonus. By this year, 1069, we should have bows, or soon we should have them. So it says base chance, 1.2% per year. So every single year, and it's actually broken down on a monthly basis, you have a percentage each month of increasing your tech level by 0.1. It says 1.2% per year, state attributes, which is going to be this number here for military. It's a combination of state martial and state learning. State martial is this number. State learning is this number. That's how we get 28 plus 27. 28 plus 27 equals 55%. Increases our growth rate by 55%. So this is one of the reasons why you want to try to have good stats. So that means then, so that's the base. So you take that number and multiply it by the behind bonus, and then also you get this focus bonus that we can select. We choose one, and we can try to increase it. Right now it's set to bows because it's at 0.9, and I was trying to get it to 1. I'm actually going to switch it to infantry melee weapons because that's better. We don't have as many archers. We don't really have any archers right now. But so basically this thing, so 8 gold, right? This buys us 100% a flat. It doubles the rate of military advancement in this county for 5 years. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So take it. Anyway, that's my rant. Now we're going to play the game. I promise. I don't want to do this war anymore. I want to do our war. Can we attack you? We could attack you. Let's do that. We're going to siege through these ones real quick. Assault through, rather. Oh, and actually we can only take the one. Looks like that's part of the Holy Roman Empire or these are independent from the war somehow. This duke controls just that castle. He doesn't have control of these two, so we can't siege them. Then we're going to go back to our spot so we can release our levy, so we can declare war, and then we'll re-raise our levy and then take something over. A while back I mentioned 3 things: plot, buy, and invade. Gotta keep doing that. Okay, we can take Latgale, Ocel, and Kexholm. Let's see which ones those are real quick. It's going to be this one. There's Latgale, Ocel, and Kexholm. So Kexholm is bad. There's like no real trade value to it at all because it was a religious conquest. Ocel has very low income. It was a religious conquest as well. This one has a little bit more, and we already have the city, so I think I want that one. This will give us a larger increase to the trade value. We've almost reached the cap. It actually happens pretty quickly. The trade post income cap is about roughly 100%. There's like an exponential curve that you approach at about 99%. I think you hit it at about 1,000 trade value, but this will be the best one to get next. So Latgale it is. We'll just take them all. 212 all on our own. You must be very bad. Yes, this is the dumb guy, the guy that wanted to steal from wanted to kill his own father or uncle or whatever it was. Not very wise man. Another Forrest Gump reference for you there. I am not a smart man. How's Mary Dan? She still wants a daughter. She'll probably want that for the rest of her life. It's funny. Okay, so let's release our levy. Prussians we'll declare war on. And let's check. I think, are you at war with anybody? He's not. I really do want to do a holy war. Let's risk it. Let's do a holy war for the problem is, no, we're not going to do a holy war. That's too aggressive. The problem is that because they're pagan, they get this special building called a warrior cult, which gives them a huge number of extra troops. And the way that they calculate your garrison and levy is that, this building adds 140 light infantry, 40 heavy infantry, and 50 archers. That's the levy and the garrison, so it's doubled. So basically it gives them this huge amount. There's like 2,000 men defending this castle. It takes forever to siege. And so a holy war would be a bad idea unless we wanted to spend a lot of money on it, and we don't have a lot of money right now. So let's just try to take the next door city. We won a battle! Yay! That's so rare. Oh, apparently they're allied. This isn't a religious thing, they're just allies, so he was able to call them anyway. Let's just see if we can swoop them up before they have a chance to join up. And he's actually improving Denmark. Twice he's done it. We cannot plot right now to do any more trade posts. I think I'm going to see if I can we kill him? What if we kill him? Is there anybody that would join us? No. That's sad. Yep, so we were able to split the army a little bit. That's good. Keep it small and manageable. And since we can't do that, let's kill the next Tatum. Okay, I'm going to keep these episodes short so they're easy to watch, and start working on the next one. Thank you for watching, and I will resolve our holy war and continue working on trade post domination and building up our income. Where we're at, we're up to 370, and we should be, we're almost to the snowballing point where things start to go very, very, very quickly because we have enough income to surpass the military strength of the larger provinces around us. So when that happens, we're going to start being able to do things like attack Sweden, then attack Denmark, then even potentially attack, Norway, which they've got 5,000 troops. We could almost attack them, and then start taking from them. It's very important that we start breaking apart the bigger realms before they continue to blob. And if there's anything we can do, in fact, before I forget, let's just do this right now. I'm actually going to send my Chancellor, I do like that he's improving relations here, but let's see if we can strategically reduce the strength of the Holy Roman Empire and maybe potentially even cause a war. And this is possible. So what we do, we click on him, and then let's go to the realm tree. We want to find the person that's in here that's the strongest, that likes him the least, which is going to be this guy. The very strongest person likes him the least. That's great. He's got 16% of the levy of the liege. He already doesn't like him a lot. Apparently, the Holy Roman Emperor is excommunicated. I wonder who did that. Interesting. But what we can do is, we find the person that likes him the least, zoom all the way in, and then find him again, so we make sure we go to the right spot. So he's reigning in Breda. And then let's send our Chancellor to sow dissent. Now, this is a very easy counselor activity to make mistakes with. It says, have your Chancellor sow dissent between local nobles and their lieges. A lot of players will send their Chancellor to the main holding of a realm to try to do this, thinking, okay, I'm going to sow dissent with the vassals of this guy. The problem is that the event is going to lower the vassal's liege opinion. If you send it to the topmost person in an independent realm, he has no liege. So you will not get what you're looking for. What you want to do is target the specific duke. So if this guy, the guy from Breda, the guy we want to not like him, lives here, we target that county, and then that's what's going to cause him to like his liege less. And when we get that event, when that procs in the next video or two, I will show you it, and we'll see if we can get the Holy Roman Empire to implode, which will help us to conquest it. While they're fighting, we can steal away a few counties. So with that, we will end the video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. We'll see you next time.